Hi guys, Dave Pinson here. Moving to the Philippines is the name of the YouTube channel. So today, somebody asked me to do something about the culture, and I want to be positive, because there's a lot. Like when I do my warnings ones, there's people get upset with me, right, when I talk about bad things that happen here, because bad things happen everywhere. I'm just trying to give people warning. What's it like in the Philippines? However, today I want to talk about a good thing and a bad thing, right? So I want to talk about, or a bad thing and a good thing. I want to talk about high pride and big hearts, right? So what does that mean? So high pride is what they call it here when people Filipinos have high pride. Basically, it is exactly what it sounds like. Like, here's the way it works, and this is once again not all Filipinos, but it's very easy to see. So you could call bull on this if you want. I always have people that I'm not criticizing the whole nation. I'm just saying there's things here you will see in the culture, and you will see some people that are very prideful, right? Because they have money or they have a job or they're married to an American, or it's the way they walk, the way they act, the way they carry themselves. We have the same thing in the U.S., right? The way they carry themselves, the way they're all about branded, the way they always have to have something new. And here's an example. Here's a prime example of this. Walking across the highway. Oh, where I'm from, I run across the highway because I don't want to get hit. I look and I go, or I go really fast. Here, people will walk very slow, and they will walk very slow on purpose. And if they see you coming, they'll actually look at you and slow down. And there's a walk in it. I know I'm not making this up because all the Filipinos here think it's funny when I talk about it, and they agree. You see it in people, and I've seen people come into the store and be arrogant with somebody because they have a position. Well, I'm a physician, and the guy goes, "We were in a pharmacy in Cagayan de Oro in the mall, and it was really busy. So the guy didn't like the fact that he didn't get waited on in 5 minutes. So he goes up and he starts yelling at the person, "Don't you know who I am? Don't you realize who I am? You guys are ridiculous. You only have two people in here. You should have four." And the guy's just full of himself, right? So you see that a lot in the Philippines. You see, that's an example of how some people are. That they're very much. It's called high pride, and we are very close to some people that are that way because when they get a little money, they start acting like they're better than other people, right? Because they have money. And I don't know about you, but money doesn't do anything to a person's character except sometimes makes it worse. Usually doesn't make it better. And then I want to talk about big hearts because the other thing I see is big hearts. I see big hearts. I see people that care about other people. I see people that will go out of their way to give everything they have. I see people that people steal from them. I mean, we have an aunt over here, and somebody stole a bag of rice from them. They actually, so her, I think it was her cousin or somebody, elderly woman who fell asleep. Maybe it was her stepmom or anyway. She falls asleep and they come in and steal the rice cooker and the rice, a 20, no, big bag of rice, right? And they know who it was, right? They know who it was. But rather than go after them, they go, well, they probably really need the money. At least I have a job. At least I have work. And this happens many times here where somebody can be put upon by somebody or they will steal from them. And they, like uncle over here the other day, he has a banana tree up here. And he says, well, the bananas must be ripe. So he goes up the hill and he sees his neighbor carrying the bananas. And he didn't know they were his bananas. So he got up there. And then he sees the guy later carrying a big bag of rice. And you know what he does? Big heart. He says, well, his family doesn't. He doesn't have a job. I have a job. Yeah, I could have used the bananas. Those are my bananas. So that's what I mean. Big heart. So big heart is also common here and also high pride. So there's a couple of cultural things that you'll see here. I don't know if I explained the high pride thing well enough, but you'll see it. You'll know it if you see it. And you'll see it on Facebook, right? You'll see it where people will post all their cool stuff that they have. Um, Stuff doesn't make you cool, guys. I don't know. That's just me. That's just my way of thinking. I'm sorry if it does. Um, but anyway, high pride and big hearts. God bless you guys. Ta ta for now.